Welcome to registration 2015-2016 for DC Everest Senior High. The counselors at the high school are Mrs. Osterhuis for students' last names A through GE, Mr. Newton for students with last names GI through LO, Mrs. Tokars for students with last names LU through SH, and Mrs. Matthey for students with last names SI through Z. Scheduling nights this year are February 9th and 12th from 3:40 to 7 p.m. Have you made your appointment? Come prepared because these appointments are only 20 minutes long. You can ask questions before your appointment and get help from your current teachers or your counselor. Please choose your classes carefully. Many of our classes will fill to capacity and making changes can be very difficult. There are strict rules in place for schedule changes. Any core class failures should be made up during summer school. Summer school registration will be available this April. The Course and Career Guide is available online this year. Please see the Senior High homepage. Graduation requirements are listed on page 5. Pay attention to recommended courses needed for future schooling, and that can be found on pages 6 and 7. And the guide is organized around 16 career clusters, located on pages 20 and 21. Be aware of prerequisites. Here's an example. Art Explorations 2D is the class. The course number is Art 03. It is worth a half a credit for 1 semester. Next, you'll see a description of that course. And then down here at the bottom, you'll see the prerequisite is listed as Art Foundations. You must have taken and passed Art Foundations before you can sign up for Art Explorations 2D. Please take out your scheduling sheet now. Neatly print your name and other information asked for at the top. Again, be aware of the prerequisite symbol. And notice that full year classes are bolded. You must sign up for both semesters for a bolded class. Circle the course numbers of classes you plan on taking. Please be prepared with at least 2 alternative course selections on scheduling night. Juniors, you must sign up for 7 courses in 1 study hall per semester. Seniors, you must sign up for a minimum of 6 courses per semester. You can refer to page 8 in the Course and Career Guide for Study Hall Senior Release Program criteria, but please be aware that study hall release is not guaranteed. Here's a mock schedule sheet that you can use to help plan your day. You can make sure that you have enough courses each semester as well as a study hall. Graduation requirements for students in the class of 2016 are as follows. 3 credits of math are required, 2 credits of science, 4 credits of English with some specific courses that must be taken, 3 credits of social studies, again some specific courses must be taken and passed, 1.5 credits of Phy-Ed must be taken and passed, and a half a credit of health is required at some point during your high school career, and a half a credit of financial literacy. Listed here are the courses that meet that requirement. Students must obtain at least 23.5 credits to graduate from DC Everest High School. Graduation requirements for students in the class of 2017 and beyond are very similar to for the class of 2016 with the exception of science. You'll notice here that you must earn at least 3 credits of science. All the rest of the requirements are the same. Here we have college minimum requirements listed. Please pay attention to these requirements if you are planning on attending a 4-year school after high school. These are the recommended courses for technical college. If you are planning on going on to a 2-year technical college, take a look at these before you register for classes. There are many opportunities for advanced coursework at the senior high. AP courses are listed on page 9. Certifications are listed on page 11. The honors program is explained on page 14. Transcripted credit courses are listed on page 17. And work-based learning programs are on page 19. Here we see the course selection form for grade 12. It is very similar to the course selection form for grade 11. Something to pay attention to is An example would be the class forestry. It's bolded. You can see that there's semester 1 and semester 2. You must sign up for both. Here's that Art Foundations class and the Art Explorations 2D. If you'll notice, it has that symbol, the prerequisite symbol, next to it. Make sure you're paying attention to all those symbols when you're signing up for your classes. Here we see the back side of the course selection sheet for grades 12. You'll notice at the bottom they're asking you to list at least 2 elective classes in case there's a conflict. Make sure you do that before you come into your scheduling appointment. Questions? Please see your counselor. We'll be happy to help you out. Listed here again are the last names for each counselor and our You can also reach us by email. Please let your parents know these email addresses, and they are also listed on the Senior High webpage. See you soon.